the importance of tuning by ear. It's very important to realize that music and musicianship is first and foremost an auditory medium. In other words, it's less visual, it's more auditory. And this is proven by some of the best musicians and composers in the world being blind, needing no eyesight to perform or compose some of the greatest music in history of the world. So, with that in mind, it's very important to develop an ear as to whether or not something's in tune. In other words, something can have a great tone, but not be in tune. Something can be in time and not be in tune. And most people cringe when somebody's singing out of tune, even if they might have a great tone and timbre to their voice or have great timing. So it's very, very important to realize whether or not your instrument's in tune or out of tune. And because it's a guitar goes out of tune sometimes on a hour-by-hour basis, depending on the climate and other factors. Sometimes it stays in tune for a while. It's not like tuning a piano, in which there's a guy that has all this gear that tunes a piano and he shows up once every few years. That's not the case with the guitar. The guitar has to be tuned pretty much every time before you play. So it's very important, because the last thing you want to do is tune to a tuner, which we're going to learn in this video. We're going to learn how to use an electronic guitar tuner, but we're also going to learn how to tune by ear in light of tuning by a tuner. So it's very important. Can't stress it enough. You're better off knowing how to tune by ear rather than using the tuner any day, because you could tune to a tuner, knock your guitar out of tune, and not realize it because you failed to develop the ear for whether or not the guitar's in tune. And no matter how great your technique is, no matter how great your timing is or the tone of your guitar, it won't mean anything unless it's in tune. So I hope that message was clear and that you got it. Basic tuning methods. Look at your strings on your guitar. The thinnest string of the 6 is referred to as string 1, and the thickest string is string 6. So we have strings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We will be starting from string 6 for the subsequent lessons on tuning. String 6, string 5, string 4, string 3, string 2, string 1. We will be starting with string 6. After picking string 6, turning the tuning peg towards you will produce a detuning sound. In other words, it'll go from a higher pitch to a lower pitch. And if you turn the tuning peg away from you, you'll hear it go from a lower pitch to a higher pitch. And that's true for just those 3 tuning pegs on top, 6 for strings 6, 5, and 4. And because strings 3, 2, and 1's tuning pegs are on the opposite side, then it's the reverse. So if you turn the peg towards you, it'll increase in pitch. In other words, go from a lower pitch to a higher pitch. If you turn the tuning peg away from you, it will detune and go from a higher pitch to a lower pitch. It's harder to explain and harder to hear in words, much easier to apply. In other words, easier done than said. Give it a shot. Next, we're going to be using an electronic guitar tuner. And string 6 is tuned to the note E. String 5 is tuned to the note A. String 4 is tuned to the note D. String 3 is tuned to the note G. String 2 is the note B. And then string 1 is E again, but it's a higher sounding E than the string 6 E, which is a lower pitched sounding E. Now, when you look at the tuner in the following example, when you see the asterisk or that dot go to the left, that means the note is decreasing in pitch. In other words, it's detuning. It's going from a higher pitch to a lower pitch. And when you see the asterisk go to the right, that means it's increasing in pitch, therefore going from a lower pitch to a higher pitch. And again, the target notes will be repeated in the next example. And remember the directions of tuning the pegs to make the notes go lower or higher. You don't have to copy this, just digest it and understand it, and then try applying afterwards with your electronic guitar tuner. For this next example, it's more important to use your eyes and ears. In other words, listen to whether or not the note is going down in pitch or up in pitch, and then look at the direction of the asterisks, and then try to correlate the direction of the asterisks with the direction of the pitch, and pay attention. Okay, here we are tuning string 6 to the note E. See how it's reading E on the tuner, and when you see the two dots on opposite sides, that's how you know E is in tune. Now I'm detuning E, I'm making a decrease in pitch, and now it's going to the note E flat. That little B is a flat sign in musical terminology. I'm detuning E flat, now it's going down to D, now I'm detuning D, now I'm going to tune back up. Now watch the asterisk go to the right. See how that's increasing in pitch? Now it's increasing in pitch from E flat up. The asterisk going to the right. Increasing in pitch. And now I'm at E, but I'm not quite in tune with E. Remember, I need to see both those dots on opposite. There it is. It's in tune. It's still kind of going lower. Now it's a little high. And now it's in tune, more or less. Now we're going to go to string 5. That's A. That's in tune. See how the dots are on opposite sides? Now I'm detuning A. See how the asterisk is going to the left? That means it's decreasing in pitch. So we're now at A flat. A flat. I'm decreasing in pitch. That's a little G, supposed to be. And I'm going to tune back up. See, I'm going to A flat again. Asterisk going right, increasing in pitch. And I'm just about at A, and I'm coming up right there. A's in tune. Now I'm going to go to string 4. That's D. Okay, detuning D, detuning to D flat. Asterisk going left. Now I'm at C. Now I'm going to increase in pitch. Asterisk going right. Back to D flat. Asterisk going right. Now I'm at D, but I'm a little low. That asterisk needs to be dead center. There it is. That's in tune. That's an in tune D. String 3. Detuning. That's G. String 3 is supposed to be G. Now I'm at G flat. Now I'm going to E, and I'm going to tune back up. There we go, G flat. And string 3 is going to be the note G. Almost there. It needs to be pegged. There it is, dead center. That's an in tune, string 3 to the note G. String 2, in tune, detuning, asterisk going left. I'm going down, I'm going down. Now I'm at A. Now I'm going to tune back up. A, tuning back up. There I am at B flat. Getting B flat going. Remember, I need to get to B. Asterisk going right. And there we go. just about there. And there I am. That's an in-tune B right there, pegged. String 1, E. That's an in-tune E. And that's E flat. I'm detuning some more. And there I am at D. Remember, we want string 1 to be E, so we need to come back up. E flat. Coming back up. Getting there to E. Getting there to E. Almost there. Remember, we need to be pegged. And we're coming up on it. There it is. That's an in-tune E. Right there. There's an in-tune E. String 5A. String 4D. In tune. String 3G. See how it's pegged? Right there. And string 2B. Pegged. In tune. String 1E. Give it a shot. Okay, this is where you stop lounging around, watching a video, and actually do some work. So stop the video, get out your electronic guitar tuner, plug into it, or if you have an acoustic guitar, it should pick up by vibrations, but try to practice tuning to the pitch, detuning intentionally, and then tuning back up to the note. So remember, string 6 is E, string 5 is A, string 4 is D, string 3 is G, string 2 is B, string 1 is E. E-adga B is a way to memorize it. It's kind of stupid, but it works. String 6, string 5, string 4, string 3, string 2, string 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's all of them at once. Get used to the sound. Get used to what all of those strings sound like together. Next, what is going to happen is a reference pitch will be played, and then the string that we are tuning will be intentionally detuned, in other words, tuned to a lower pitch with the tuning peg, and then immediately tuned back up to the reference pitch. The idea is to get the fast vibrations to smooth out to where both the notes sound identical. You'll get the idea of it as you listen and as you try it.
that may have been a bit fast-paced for learning right out of the gate. So it'll be slowed down a bit. The reference pitch, starting from string 6, will be played 3 times. In each of those 3 times, it will sustain quite a bit longer to give you the chance to tune. So each string will be played 3 times, and it'll be slowed down considerably. And just rewind back to it if you don't think you got it.
Okay, and this next example of tuning is going to be pretty much like the last one, except the reference pitch will be actually played first, and then the note that we are tuning will be played afterwards. So you'll be playing both the reference pitch and the next pitch that needs to be in tuned, which makes us different from the last lesson. And a familiar tune or tunes will be used as a method of tuning the guitar by ear. Check it out. Okay, string 6 is going to be the reference pitch. So you should tune that string to the tuner. That's what we're going to tune by ear, the next string, string 5A. So string 6, tune that in advance to a tuner to the note E. And then A, put away the tuner and tune that one by ear using this song, Here Comes the Bride. Or you could do Oh Christmas Tree. Oh Christmas Tree. Either one of those songs will work. So now I'm going to put A out of tune, string 5 out. Here comes the bride. Nope, doesn't sound like it. Sounds like the bride got sick from too much cake. Listen to the vibrations. Listen to the vibrations smooth out to Comes the Bride. Here comes the... Still a little out. Hear it smooth out to Comes the Bride. Let's try it with the... So now A is our reference pitch. Now string 4 is what we'll be tuning. So don't touch string 5. Now I'm detuning string 4. String 5 is the reference pitch. So we're going to, Here Comes the Bride. Okay? So string 4 I'm going to detune on purpose. Oh Christmas Tree, either one. So string 5 5 is the reference pitch. String 4 is what we're tuning. Here comes the bride. No, doesn't sound like it. So let's tune it up. Listen to the vibration smooth out. Here comes the bride. Okay, string 4 is the reference pitch. String 3 is what we're tuning. Here comes the bride is string 3. Put string 3 out of tune. Tune string 3 to comes the bride. Hear the vibration smooth out. Here comes the bride. There we go. Now just check each one. Here comes the bride. There it is. Now string 2 we're going to tune, but we're going to use strings 4 and 3 as the reference pitch to the tune Bonanza. It's the theme from Bonanza. Tune string 2 up to that Bonanza note. This one's a little more difficult to hear than the others. It's a kind of a strange vibration. Or you can use the NBC theme that I did just there. Now, I'm going to tune string 1 to string 6 open. So play string 6 as the reference pitch, and string 1, tune string 1 to string 6. Remember, string 1 is the same note. They're both E's, one's higher, one's lower. So I'm tuning string 1 down on purpose. String 1's out, tuning it to string 6. Get used to those being the same note, but one's just a lower pitch, one's a higher pitch. Now I'm going to tune string 2 to string 1. I'm going opposite. So it's still Here Comes the Bride, string 2 to string 1. Remember, string 1 is what we're kind of going in reverse. That's all of them at once. So we're going Here Comes the Bride, Here Comes the Bride, Here Comes the Bride. Bonanza theme. You can tune string 1 to string 6, and then tune